Okay, good morning. This is February the 8th, 2019, and we're at the corner of Convention Center Boulevard and New Orleans, Louisiana, and here is the NCL Getaway, or could be a number of cruise ships for this video. In front of this ship would be, this is the Julia Street Terminal. Right in front of this ship is the Arado Street Terminal, which would be Carnival. And for you Disney people, it'll be where the Disney Wonder docks. But the reason I'm stopping this morning, we're going to get on the Getaway, and we're going to have a nice cruise. I'll guarantee you. A little chilly and damp here this morning. Here's some people over here getting off. Right down the street over here, and I will take a closer look, is Luggage, is where you drop your bags. We're locals. We live about 56 miles from here. We had somebody drop us off right over there. And then we have our bags. We're going to walk right down there and put them in the carts. The things that I wanted to show you, this is the New Orleans Convention Center. It kind of separates you from the river and the docks. Right down here, the third building on the right is Fulton Street Garage. Then you have the Hyatt Place, and that's a Marriott. Right there is this Embassy Suites. That's the Hilton Hotel. Across the street over there is the Westin, Canal Westin Place. That's a little bit behind the tree is the Lowe's and another hotel, so forth. The Omni over here, I don't know if it's open. That I'm not sure about, but we'll just leave it go at that. About 2 blocks that way, and I can just see the corner of the building. I won't try to tell you, is the big Marriott on Canal Street and the Sheraton. So this is, you know, again, a little bit misleading because they are remodeling this street, been at it for a while. Said it'll be finished in March. But anyway, March 2020. But this is where this is the key corner. And this is where you can walk down here and drop your bags. I will also add to this video here shortly where you can drive in and drop off. If you come by cab, as you see right here, or a shuttle bus, or one of those, they're going to drop you in right next to the ship. I will show you that. And they'll take care of they'll put your bags out and you don't have to fool with them. But for us locals, and you're getting dropped off or you're parking down here in the Fulton Street Garage, you can walk from there over to here very easily. So let's go get on the ship. Oh, we'll make the next stop. Okay, so now if you come in off the dock, and I'll show you that, you come down here, or like we did, we walked over here from down on the corner. You put your bags, these little gentlemen here with the black outfits on, will take your bags. And they put them in the carts, just like you would in an airline. It's a little bit unusual. I don't know what happens if it rains here, but anyway, they put the carts. Yes, sir. Anyway, he's going to take our bags, put them up here in the cart, just like this gentleman's doing. And hopefully,
I'm about to move. I'm about to.
This is how it works. Now, all these gentlemen here, you see they have the jackets on and the ID there, taking care of your bags. Now, you could see the ship is right there. Now, people, you're going to have to be careful back here. This is not people-friendly area. The Port of New Orleans, run by the state of Louisiana, has big plans to redo all this. This may be 3 or 4 years from now. They want to build 2 new terminals. New Orleans, like a lot of other places, that can handle, has the infrastructure and has the facilities to handle big ships, is going to make changes. changes in this case are going to come slow. One of the problems going on right now is this is November the 8th. On November the 6th, a new $20 billion airport terminal opened up, and they're having headaches with that today. Big headaches. Okay, we're not going to get into that one, but so they should have some traffic issues big time. So what you see here is really the key intersection. Oh yes, and those are active railroad tracks. Okay. Two of them are streetcar lines actually, which I don't think streetcar runs back here anymore, but particularly right at this moment due to an accident that occurred up on Canal Street back a couple of months called the building collapse, which affects all these lines. So, and this is the back of the convention center. So we're going to walk over here and go get in the terminal. So the first two tracks here are streetcar lines. Like I said, it's not running the Julia Street station thing. This last track is actually an active full gate blown. The New Orleans Public Belt Railroad runs trains through here. When a ship's in, they don't run trains back here. They do it at night. So if you're on a bus, this is where the buses pick you up. Okay? When you come out of customs, it's down there. And you walk inside the terminal and you see the baggage people bringing the bags to put you on a bus. So we're going to go across. And one bus after the other. And they're going to the airport, and they're welcome to the next grand mess they're going to get in at the airport. Okay, so you walk over here, ship's right there. This is a problem. This line here is departing.
It says you can't take no pictures of it.
Okay, and the peak line's inside. Okay, here's the ship. That's the door you come out of right past the end of the bus. To exit the ship, you walk over here and you get on the gangway. There are still people leaving the ship, and it is past 9:30. I don't have my watch on. Well, I don't. It's on the phone. But this is the area. This is where your only confusion is going to take place. When you get inside that terminal right there, one line in there is for getting on the ship. We got to go find it. The people coming out the door are leaving. Okay, taking you back to where the last time I had the video running, on the other side of that little temporary wall, and you can just see one right through the corner there, is the security checkpoints. Can't go over there and film it, they don't allow it. It's New Orleans Port Authority security. This is not TSA, people. You can bring any size shampoo bottle you want. Their primary focus here is guns, and because it's an NCL cruise, no liquor and so forth. I see it. Oh yeah, there's a sniffing dog right there. See the little cute sniffy dog? The guy with canine on the back of his jacket, and he's got a nice, sometime a shepherd. Anyway, so your drugs, guns, booze, okay? Can't bring soft drinks on NCL, you know, that's their rules, but they're not worried about the size of the shampoo bottle and all that stuff. Okay, so this is the waiting area. Okay, and we can go over here and get your picture taken in front of the ship for your cruise memorabilia. We've done that on a few occasions. Have a few cruise pictures. When you go through security, you're going to come down and you're going to check in, and they're going to want to see your documentation, your boarding passes. They're going to give you your sail and sign card. Okay, they've got all the NCL computers. Remember, these people working this desk are New Orleans Port Authority employees. They don't work for NCL. They have a set routine to follow to check you in. They have nothing to do with your booking a cruise. They're here to fill a task. This task will go away soon. I can tell you, being a person who cruises 5 different lines, NCL has done away with this in most cases. Now you walk up with your smartphone and an app, they scan it, and you walk on, okay? They do everything as far as passports and everything else in advance. You can come over here and you can get a lanyard if you need a lanyard for your sail and sign card. On Princess and Royal Caribbean, Princess is going to medallions, and RCL has a WOW band. So sail and sign cards when you're on the ship are something else that'll be something in the past. So it's now 10:30 something, 10:45, something like that. What you got, ma'am? This nice lady's gonna tell me.
10:30.
10:30. We kind of got here at 9:45, so this is the process. Now we're sitting over here waiting for boarding to start. And I don't know where we are on this ship. This was interesting because this is the Getaway's first cruise from New Orleans, and he came in technically from Miami today. But it was in Miami Thursday where they cleared customs in Miami. And I understand, talking to some of the people on their Facebook page, they also had their Coast Guard inspection. So, because when you come back to the United States and you're going to be cruising out of the United States, you have to go through a Coast Guard inspection. And all those people coming from Europe have to clear customs, and New Orleans does not have the capability of clearing you into the country from a foreign port. So they did it in Miami and then went on. So a little unusual situations occurred but it was a repositioning cruise per se. So we'll go sit down here and wait until boarding starts. I don't have anything else exciting I can tell you. This nice gentleman's here telling you where to go. This will end up on YouTube.
That's what I was supposed to ask you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah. Look, here's my buddy. See? No petting the drug sniffing dog, okay? Bye. So, now, do we know if that's a real drug sniffing dog or not?
I don't know.
And we don't know, and you don't know, and that's the game we're playing. So that's the entrance we'll go through. Right now, well, they haven't seen anybody else coming through. They exit off the ship that way, and right straight ahead you can see people. They're coming off to go to customs. Okay? Even though they went through customs, I guess, well, they're going after their bags, because they actually entered the United States Thursday in Miami. As I said before, this ship is coming from Copenhagen. So they cleared customs in Miami. So they get the treatment and then of just being in the country. So this is all the people who've checked in here. Not a whole lot. Now this includes everybody. They mix all the different groups together, platinum, bronze, first timers, everybody gets together and they just call you. It's really not going to be that big of a deal. Again, this gets into that board first thing. Everybody here, they're going to take this little rope down here, and everybody on this end is going to go first. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and they get you on board here pretty quick. Problem we have today is this is the first cruise out of New Orleans. So, all kind of little extra things have to be done for the ship, and I'm kind of curious to see how many truckloads of goods they have to load. Okay, here it is, 11:41. Okay, the room's getting full. We have now over here, that's the Haven Lounge. The Haven people have boarded. There was some handicapped people went on. I think they're trying to round up the rest of the handicapped people. I see one over here sitting in a chair. And the Platinum group is kind of all rounded up by the gate over there. So, we're here in about 11:41. They had a lot of trouble with the crew checking you in. First time Norwegian's been back here, and a lot of new people at the counter. But we have no more people coming off. The people you see out there by the street are people have already exited, and they're trying to get transportation to wherever they're going. So anyway, this is sure not going to be the parking lots, but because this cruise started in Copenhagen. Okay. We've boarded all of the Platinum Plus. Everybody in this group waiting. So it's group 1 is boarding now. So there you go.
And your group number is ready to be collected. Thank you. Group number 1, we proceed to the boarding gate.
Okay, so there you go. You see all the people, and of course, they filled in the room from this end going back, so the chairs are clearing out. And you go this way, and it says to the escalator, and you go around the corner, and you'll see the escalator. Okay, so you come around the corner. Instead of having to take an elevator or walk up, they're going to take you up on an escalator. And actually what we're going to end up is we'll end up at deck 7. And there's your little getaway and the Crescent City connection. So then you have to walk up here to get the nice view of the ship. And then we'll hit the gangway. This is why we check our bags. You can't carry on liquor or soft drinks, so everything we need as far as drugs and stuff is in that bag right there. It's just a lot easier. We have 2 bags. We check them at the bag check, and that's all we got to fool with. All right, this over here on the left is River Walk. You can come here if you want to kill time and get a cup of coffee, watch the ship. It's public access area. And this is better known as a ship's gangway. Pretty common. They accordion up and down. And there are the people going on board. You go through that door, you're going to get scanned. They're going to scan your sail and sign card. What you see down here with the 40-foot trucks is the supplies for the ship. We should see quite a few of these today. This ship came from Europe, and it's starting service here in New Orleans. So I know when we were on the Breakaway last time, they actually unloaded 21 trucks loaded, 40-foot truckloads of good materials. Got to do the whole snake through thing. And I'm going to cut this off. We have no other ship today. The Arado Street Terminal is down here. Okay, so now we can say you're on board. Okay, that is the Terminal 1, the Arado Street Terminal. That's where the Disney ship will be, and that's the one Carnival uses all the time. Right now, the Carnival ships out of New Orleans are the Glory and the Valor. Okay, so we're on board. We're waiting now. They're going to want to do our card. When we walk inside the door, they're going to swipe our card, and then you're officially on board then. short coverage on this cruise. We'll just say here it is, November the 9th, 2019. This is the NCL Getaway. Okay, and we're headed south. First stop on this trip is Falmouth, Jamaica. That'll be day after tomorrow. We've come 205 miles from New Orleans, and they say we have 2,567 more miles to go on this cruise. Okay, so not the pretty sunshiny day yet. We're coming up. I can see it on the horizon. I don't think you can, on the last oil rig right on the continental shelf. So we're going to cut this short and just say it's warmer today than it was when we left last night. Okay, that's all that counts. We're getting warmer. So there it is.